It is the 4th of Second Seed, 4th Era, 196. The battle was over. The Sybil was saved. But the road ahead was not free of shadows. Behind them lay blood and ruin. Before them, the weight of truth.
Try not to look, Fjotra. The Reach has many faces. You've seen enough of its cruel one.
Thank you all for risking your lives to save me.
You're welcome, Fjotra.
They walked in silence, each step a reminder of what had been lost and what had been found. The road to Xvasynth was long, but the burden was shared. Fjotra, once prisoner, now walked with guardians, and through the wind carried whispers of doubt. The sun rose with promise.
Father!
Fjotra, thank the divines! You're safe! You're safe!
She's the Sybil now, isn't she? Oh, the gold they'll pay us. We'll be able to leave this dirt hole and live like nobles.
She's not a prize. She's our daughter. She's been through oblivion. I'm just glad we can give her the proper farewell she deserves.
Proper farewell? What do you mean?
It is okay, my child. Blessings of Dibella. We've come to guide her home. But first we must... wait. No! Her! The one in black! That's her! That's the one who took the last Sybil.
Hold on, let me explain.
Oh, this isn't good. This is very not good.
It's true. I did it. I was the one who took her. I didn't know what I was then. I only knew what I was told to be.
You deceiver.
Wait, hold on.
Step aside, Agent. She must be put down. What's going on?
I don't know.
She better not be messing with our gold.
Ilya was a tool. Gala's tool. Raised in a coven where love was twisted into unthinkable and unimaginable cruelty. Her mother taught her to break minds, not heal them. She was made to obey, to destroy, to serve a will that was never hers. But she chose to help us. She chose to save Fjotra. That wasn't Gala. That was Ilya.
I didn't know. I didn't know what kindness felt like until Fjotra thanked us. I didn't know what it meant to be forgiven until Athuur told me that I was worth saving. I don't deserve it, but I want to. My whole life, I was taught that love was a weakness, that beauty was a lie. My mother said the world only respects power, and that mercy was for fools. I've done things I can't speak of, things that stain the soul. I've broken people, bent them, used magic to twist their minds until they forgot who they were. I didn't know how to stop. I didn't know I could. But the last Sybil, she looked at me, not with fear, not with hate, but with acceptance. And Athuur. He didn't flinch when he saw what I was. He saw something else. Something I didn't know was still there. I don't know how to be good. I don't know if I ever will. But I want to try. Even if it's just one step at a time.
If you weren't the agent of Dibella, I would have given her the retribution the Sybil deserves. But I cannot defy the goddess's chosen.
The last Sybil saw this moment. She knew it would come. She saw Ilia. She saw all of us. This isn't a mistake. It was always meant to be part of her plan. You helped her because you wanted to. And under that dark cloak, there's a heart that's learning how to beat for others. You're more compassionate than you think, Ilia. I bet it's why Dibella calls out to you now.
I don't know how to be what you want me to be, Athuur. It's not who I am, but I am willing to try.
Do not mistake compassion for affection. Dibella is kind. If your heart is kind, you may be forgiven. But it's not for us to decide. I will keep this knowledge to myself, but I advise you not to bring her into the temple. I cannot promise how the other sisters will respond.
I think we can manage that. What do you think, Ilia?
I understand. I'll stay outside. I've spent most of my life in the shadows. If I must stay in them a little longer, then I'll do so. And thank you for giving me this chance.
The Sybil was home. The truth was spoken. And forgiveness, though fragile, had found a voice. The road to the temple lay ahead, but so did the reckoning of hearts. And in the quiet between steps, the goddess watched. The village of Xvasynth stirred beneath the rising sun. The wind carried the scent of frost and soil, and with it the weight of change. Fjotra, once a daughter of the Reach, now stood on the threshold of destiny. Because to become the Sybil of Dibella, she must leave behind her name, her home, and the life she knew. And though fear lingered in her heart, something deeper stirred. A quiet certainty that this was the path meant for her.
I don't know what's waiting for me. I don't know what it means to be the Sybil, but I feel it. Like something inside me is waking up, like I'm supposed to go.
Supposed to go? You're supposed to bring us a future. The temple will pay handsomely. We'll finally leave this cabbage pit and live like proper folk. You'll be a blessing, girl. A golden one.
I'm not sure this is about gold, Mother.
It's not. It's about you. About who you're becoming. I've watched you grow from a curious little girl into someone the gods chose. That's not something I understand. But I know it's real. You used to ask me why the stars moved, why the wind whispered. You always saw more than what was in front of you. Maybe that's what Dibella saw too.
I'm scared. I don't want to leave you.
You're not leaving me. You're becoming something greater. And I'll still be here. Always. You walk with the goddess now, but you carry my heart with you. And that doesn't change.
I love you, Dad. Everything that is good within me began with you.
I love you too, Fjotra. You'll always be Daddy's little girl. Always.
I'll come back someday, Father. I promise.
You don't have to promise. Just live. Just be who you're meant to be.
It's time, my child. The sun is rising. We must leave soon. The temple awaits your arrival.
I understand. Goodbye, Mother. Goodbye, Father.
Her heart ached with the weight of goodbye. But somewhere beneath the fear, a quiet strength stirred, for she was no longer just a daughter. She was becoming something sacred, and though the path ahead was unknown, she walked toward it with trembling grace.
She's ready, but her heart is heavy.
That's normal. My heart was heavy the first time I left home, mostly because I'd packed too many sweet rolls.
Not surprising.
You walk with the goddess now, and she walks with you. That is no small feat, my child.
And though the path may feel heavy now, it is lined with grace. Dibella does not choose the fearless. She chooses the willing. And you, child, have already taken your first step.
I'm scared, but I think this is right. I think this is who I'm meant to be.
Remember, you're not alone, Fjotra. We'll walk beside you until you're ready to walk on your own.
Thank you, all of you. I think I am ready now.
They left Karthwasten behind, the village fading into stone and memory. Fjotra did not look back. She didn't need to. Her future lay ahead, and the goddess waited. The road to Markarth wound through valleys and ridges, the sun dipping low behind the mountains. The group traveled in quiet rhythm, guardians, mages, and a child of prophecy.
You're quiet. Are you always quiet?
Honestly, yes. But only when I'm thinking, or regretting, or trying not to conjure death.
She's being modest. She's also terrifying in battle and surprisingly good at protecting her tower from trespassers. Athuur and I have first-hand knowledge on that one.
Ilia gave up everything she knew to walk a different path. Not because someone told her to, but because the last Sybil believed there was still light in her. That belief changed more than just fate. It changed her as well.
Thanks for being on our side, Ilia.
It's been my pleasure, Sybil.
They walked as the light faded, the stone city of Markarth rising in the distance. And though the road had been long, the journey was far from over. But as the sun dipped low behind the stone peaks of the Reach, they realized that they had come far. Through blood, through doubt, through revelation. But the journey was not yet over, and not all would walk the same road.
I can't go in. Not yet. Gala's reach is longer than you think. If she knows the Sybil is here, she'll strike, and I won't be the reason she finds her.
You've earned your place here beside us, but you're right. Gala's still out there, and she's watching.
Not only that, she will try and find a way to recapture her. We can't let that happen again, Athuur.
She's going to come for me, isn't she? I put you all at risk again.
Have faith, my child. Dibella will protect us.
Not if I have anything to say about it. We'll stop her. That much I can promise.
You always promise. I fear one of these days you will not be able to keep them. But the gods cling to you for some reason, Athuur. Even the Sybil knew that. I just hope it's enough.
Gala is no ordinary threat. She twists hearts, not just minds. If Ilia can find the thread she pulls from, we may have a chance to cut it.
I'll search the Reach, the old places, the forgotten ones. Gala leaves echoes, and I know how to hear them. You'll have to stay here, Athuur. Watch the city, the temple. If she moves, you'll feel it.
We'll do more than watch Ilia. She won't slip through our fingers this time. You have my word.
Take care of her. She's more than a symbol. She's a soul. Don't let the temple forget that.
We will, Ilia. Good luck to you out there.
Don't forget you're part of this, Ilia, whether you walk beside us or not.
With no ceremony, no fanfare, Ilia turned and walked into the dusk. Her path was hers alone, carved from shadow and choice. The others watched her go, knowing the fight was far from over. For the Sybil had returned. The city awaited, and beneath its stone heart, the temple of Dibella prepared to receive its chosen.
Welcome to your new home, my child.
It's beyond anything I've ever seen before.
It is to be expected, for the knowledge you will gain as your time as the Sybil will make this moment pale in comparison, my child.
The golden temple rose before her, carved into the heart of Markarth like a promise kept. Feotra had walked through blood and fear, but now she stood at the threshold of something sacred. She stepped inside, her breath catching at the sight. Pillars draped in silk, candles flickering like stars, and the scent of jasmine and stone. It was unlike anything she had ever known.
By the grace of Dibella, you've returned, and with her, the Sybil walks among us once more.
The goddess has not forsaken us. Her voice will rise again, and the Reach will remember her name.
It wasn't easy. Forsworn, blood magic, and a Briarheart who didn't know when to die. But we made it.
And Athuur led us through it all. He's not just brave, he's wise. He's earned the title, Mother Hamal. He is truly the agent of Dibella.
Then let it be known, Dibella's hand moves through you, Athuur, and we are eternally grateful that you are her agent.
Hello, I'm Feotra. I don't know what I'm supposed to be, but I'll try. I'll do my best.
You are not meant to be perfect, child. You are meant to be true. The Sybil is not a statue to be worshipped, for she is a flame to be tended. You will learn, and we will walk with you, my child.
We'll need to be vigilant. Gala's still out there, and she won't stop until she breaks what we've rebuilt.
Then let her come. The Guardians of Dibella are ready. We will not falter.
I'll stay in the city, Mother Hamal. I'm not going anywhere until Gala's shadow is gone for good. Whatever it takes.
Very well, Athuur. We will continue to let Dibella guide your hand. In the meantime, it is time for the child to get acquainted to her new home.
Well, Feotra, it's time for the Sisterhood of Dibella to show you around your new home. You'll be okay?
I understand, Athuur, and thank you for everything. But I have to admit, you're not what I expected. I thought the agent of Dibella would be softer, like the other Guardians of Dibella.
I'm soft where it counts, mostly in the knees, but I swing an axe better than I sing a hymn, my lady.
You are a very interesting individual, Athuur. I am glad you are the agent of Dibella. I don't know what would have happened if it wasn't for you.
They say you're only as strong as the people around you, my lady. I wasn't alone. I had help. And the truth is, I don't think I could have done this without them.
I understand. But one more thing. Who was the last Sybil? What was she like?
She was a very remarkable woman. Her beauty was truly breathtaking, and her mind was just as wise.
She was many things, my child. She was quiet, gentle, but her visions were fierce. She saw things none of us could, including you, Feotra. She saw you before you were ready. We'll keep quiet about your friend in the Reach. I'll also make sure Feotra is brought up to speed on this as well. But your friend must remain in the shadows for now, Athuur.
It's all right, she's still learning, and so am I.
Be well out there, Athuur. May Dibella walk with you always.
Farewell, Athuur. It's been an honor to be at your side.
The honor has been mine, Annika. Just make sure we keep an eye on our new friend until we've dealt with Gala.
Of course, Agent. We would gladly lay down our lives if such a threat met our doors.
I'll make sure it doesn't come to that, my lady. Farewell for now. Inigo, time to go. Let's see what the city has to offer besides stone and brass.
Ah, finally. A chance to sit, sip something strong, and not get stabbed for a few hours. Lead the way, my friend. My paws are ready for peace and mead.
The Sybil had arrived. The temple had been restored. But the Reach was not yet quiet. As Athuur and Inigo stepped into the city's heart, the wind carried whispers, and the goddess listened. The moons hung low over Markar, casting silver light across the stone spires and winding alleys. The city, carved into the mountain's bones, breathed quietly beneath the stars. The day had been long, filled with blood, revelation, and the weight of prophecy. But for now, Athuur and Inigo were allowed to unwind.
I still can't believe we pulled it off. A Dwemer ruin, a Briarheart, a Forsworn stronghold, and a Sybil who didn't even know she was chosen, all in the span of 24 hours. We accomplished more in one day than what other adventurers take months to do. And that, my friend, is worthy enough for another drink.
To improbable victories and divine influences. May Gala choose her opponents wisely next time.
Speaking of Gala, you ever wonder what she actually looks like? I keep picturing her as some twisted priestess half-beauty and all nightmare. She's like a poisoned rose, lovely from afar, but touch her and you bleed. Or maybe she's just a very angry librarian with a flair for necromancy.
Somebody has been thinking a lot about this, I see. But I honestly have no clue what she looks like now that you mention it. I didn't see the visions Ilia saw when we communed.
Perhaps she was doing you a favor then, yes? Easier to put her down when the time comes.
Maybe. Maybe not. We won't know till that time comes. I guess it comes with the territory of being an adventurer.
You know, before all this, before the banditry, before the skooma, I spent a few years in Cyrodiil with my brother. We chased bandits, got lost in Ayleid ruins, and once accidentally joined a wedding party in Bruma. I still have the sash. Those were fun times.
That's right, you have a brother, right?
I had a brother once. He is with us no longer.
I'm sorry to hear that, Inigo. How did it happen?
We were camped near a village on the border to Hammerfell. Someone accused Fergus, my brother, of stealing. A mob formed, torches, screaming. Fergus ran into our tent, bleeding from the shoulder. He didn't say a word. He just cut a hole in the canvas and threw me out. I tumbled down a hill, landed in a ravine. By the time I climbed back up, they were gone. All of them. Only thing that remained was my brother's lifeless body.
He saved you.
He did, and I hated him for it. For a long time, I wanted to be the one who stayed, who fought, but he knew I wasn't ready. He gave me time to become someone who could carry him forward, and all I did was become a failure. I joined a bandit gang, turned to skooma. It was my lowest point.
Inigo, you are a lot of things, but a failure is not one of them. We all make bad choices. We all have regrets. The gods know I have my share of mine. But you're a fighter, Inigo. You're a protector. And I bet that's what your brother saw in you too.
He'd laugh at that, say I still talk too much and drink too little, but maybe he'd be proud. Just maybe.
He would be, no doubt. To Fergus, and to the ones who gave us the chance to be better.
And to the ones who stayed, and the ones who didn't.
That hit the spot, regardless if you say this meat is stale.
That's because you've only been exposed to a small portion of ale that's available throughout Tamriel, my friend. Although my brother would complain about the lack of proper elsewhere spices.
Speaking of elsewhere, why don't most Khajiit speak like you? Third person and the accent and all that?
Ah, yes. It's cultural. A way of honoring the duality of self. The spiritual and the mortal. But this Khajiit... This one was raised by a pair of retired assassins who thought speaking in third person was a sign of madness. So, Khajiit adapted. Besides, it's hard to be poetic when Khajiit is dodging arrows.
That was interesting. And you're plenty poetic, just in a very stabby way.
To stabby poetry, then.
Well, I'm calling it. I need a bath before my joints start sounding like Dwemer gears.
Enjoy the steam, my friend. I'll stay here and see if the mead starts singing to me.
Good night, Inigo.
And so, Athuur retires for the evening. The bathhouse was quiet, its stone walls echoing only the soft trickle of water and the flicker of candlelight. Athuur undressed, wrapping a tower around his waist, and sank into the warmth. Muscles relaxed, thoughts drifted, and for a moment there was peace.
Sorry, I thought this room was vacant.
Everything's fine. I just remembered last year, when I snuck into your room after the ritual of the mark. You were just as flustered then. And now, here I am again.
Oh, that's because I wasn't expecting company back then.
You never do. That's what makes it fun. Still missing the clues, Agent?
Not anymore.
The night held its breath. In the quiet warmth of stone and water, two souls found a moment untouched by prophecy of war. And as the candle flickered, the city slept, unaware of the softness blooming in its heart. While the city of stone slept and the Sybil bathed in candlelight, the Reach remembered its scars. Far from Markarth, beneath the broken spires of a ruined tower, something stirred. Something furious.
My grace, you're here? Praise the old gods. We thought you were still in the Deepwood Warrens.
Spare me your awe. Where is the Sybil?
She was taken, my queen. The witch from Darklight Tower, Ilia. She came with warriors, a Khajiit, a Nord, and a woman with Dibellan steel. They tore through us like wind through leaves. We fought, my queen. We gave everything, but they were too strong. I was wounded. I tried to hold the chamber, but... Forgive me, I failed you, my queen.
You failed the Reach. You failed your oath. And most importantly, you failed me. Champion, what do our laws say of those who break their pledge to the matriarch?
It is death, my queen.
Please, I can still serve. I can track them, warn the others. Anything. Just give me a chance to serve, my queen.
You let the Sybil slip through your fingers. Do you know what she means to me? What she meant to my sister before I silenced her voice forever?
Who travels with the witch? What names did you hear?
I heard one called Athuur. The others I don't know. but they fought like Daedra.
It doesn't matter. The law is clear, and weakness has no place in my court. You were given a sacred task. You returned with excuses, so let this be your final offering. Do you have any other questions for this fool?
I do not, my queen.
No, wait! Please, please, I beg of you, I can still serve.
Let this serve as a warning to all who fail me, to all who forget what I am. Send word to Sidna Mine. The king in rags is to prepare his forces, not to move yet. Just breathe like a blade waiting to be drawn.
Madanach will receive the order. His warriors will sit in silence until you call for them, my queen.
Good. The Reach must not stir too soon, but it must be ready. And while the king waits, you will look into the mail who travels with the witch. This Athuur wolf song.
The Nord. You believe him to be important?
I know he is. My sister whispered his name before her final breath. She saw something in him. Something I intend to understand.
It will be done, my queen.
The Sybil had escaped, but the Reach had not forgotten. And in the depths of Sidna Mine, the king in rags would soon stir. For Gala walked with fire in her veins. And the name Athuur Wolfsong echoed in her thoughts. And so, the chapter closes not with peace, but with promise that the war for the goddess's voice had only just begun.